Hi, everyone. How are you? Hope you are well. So, before I get started, I need for you to do me a favor and hit that like button. If you're not a subscriber, do me a favor and hit the subscribe button and notification bell next to it so that you will not miss an episode. So, hi, everyone. I am back. Has anyone noticed that I was missing? First of all, did anyone notice that I was missing? Well, I am back. I was actually in a different city paying respects to a good black man, a good black man who is no longer physically with us. So I was paying my respects to him. He passed away, and so I was paying my respects, my honor to him. Um, he was a really, really, really good man, and he should be all over the news, all over the media. Right. So I want you to realize the racism that is in media. Right. So he passed away, and he will be forever loved. Uh, he will be missed. And so I'm back. All right. So what I'm here to talk about is what I see in the media. So I enjoy reading, as you know. And so when I read, I can see things, and I'm noticing that they're usually one particular race is shown positively. The other particular race is in the media all the time, and they're shown negatively. Can you guess which one goes with which? Positive, which race? Negative, which race? All right, so I just told you that I was paying my respects to a really, really good man who was black. Did you see him in the media? Okay, so I'm going to move on and show you what I read in the media. So, what we're going to talk about is Warren Buffett. I know that's what you're here for. You're here for the stocks, right? So, Warren Buffett. So, basically, what they're showing in this article is his portfolio. And they're showing that his portfolio is comprised of it's 49.1%. 49.1% of his portfolio is three artificial intelligence stocks. Three stocks. That's what this article is showing. So, of course, he has billions and billions of dollars. So, that's probably why we hear his name all the time and we see him in the articles. Billions and billions of dollars. But what this article is showing is that the majority of his portfolio is in three stocks. So, the first stock they mention is Apple. Apple is 48.4% of his whole portfolio. So out of his whole portfolio, 48.4% is Apple. So why are they free to share this? Is because there are secrets in the stock market. Some I know, some I don't. So I'm just going to expose the article, but they're free to share this with you because the secrets are what people keep to themselves. Then by the time the general public finds out about it, you can still make profit, but you make the most profit while it's still a secret. All right. So, of course, I'm not going to get on here and reveal the secrets, but I'm just going to share the article. So, number one, Apple, 48.4% of his portfolio is Apple. So in 2016, he put $35 billion into it, 35 billion with a B. in 2016. So that grew to 181 billion. 35 billion in 2016 in Apple only grew to 181 billion in Apple. So that's the power of Apple. That's why he has so much money in Apple, 48.4%. So we know Apple, the iPhone, the iPad, the Mac computer, the autocorrect while you're typing, the Siri voice on your phone, asking Siri, different questions that you have. Right, so that's number one that they share, Apple. Number two, they share Amazon. He has 0.4% of his portfolio in Amazon. 0.4%. So Amazon. You have the e-commerce, cloud computing, streaming, digital advertising. So Amazon is doing something new. They're always doing something new, always, innovating, always thinking ahead of the future. So Amazon has launched their own data center chips. They are competing with NVIDIA. So I find that to be interesting. They already have the chips. The name of the chips are called Trainium and Inferentia. So that's one of the new projects that Amazon is working on. Data center chips to compete with NVIDIA. So that's the second stock that Warren Buffett has his portfolio in, Amazon, and it's only 0.4% in Amazon. So you got the 48.4% in Apple, 0.4% in Amazon. Then the third one they mentioned is Snowflake. Snowflake, and that is only 0.3% of his portfolio in Snowflake. So Snowflake, they are a cloud computing program, and essentially they're putting all the data in one place. So Apple, Amazon, Snowflake. So these are the three artificial intelligence stocks that are within Warren Buffett's portfolio that they are free. They feel free to share with you by putting it in the media. So Warren Buffett. So he led Berkshire Hathaway for more than 50 years. And from 1965 to 2022, they put the gain 3,778,764%. That was the gain, which translates into 19.8% compounded return annually. They put a example in here that if you had $100 in his company in 1965, just leaving that $100 there and not doing anything else would be worth $3.7 million today. And they show how that's twice the return as opposed to just having it into the S&P 500. So those are some examples of the power of the stock market. And this is some of the information that was shared about Warren Buffett's portfolio. All right, so do me a favor. I need for you to hit this like button. If you're not a subscriber, I need for you to hit the subscribe button and notification bell next to it so that you won't miss an episode. Also, leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts. Also, as far as the stock market goes, I'm basically talking to the beginner stock market person. If you are not in the stock market at all for any reason, and there are a whole lot of reasons. You don't trust the government. That's a good reason, right? You don't trust the government. Don't trust the stock market. You heard about people losing their money. Stock market crash is coming. Maybe you just don't know how to get into the stock market. What are these terms? S&P 500, what are you saying? Maybe who is this person on YouTube? I never saw you. How do I know that I can trust you? Whatever the reason is, if you are not in the stock market, I want you to check the link out below and look around and just come back and keep watching videos. Eventually, it's in your best interest to get into the stock market. Of course, the stock market is not the only thing that you're going to be doing, but it is a component. All right. So diversification is the key, of course. All right. So I'm going to head out, but before I leave, I need for you to hit this like button. Hit the subscribe button if you're not a subscriber, and leave a comment. All right. Thank you for watching. Have a good night.